But what if the secret to transforming your life is your bedroom wall? Hamza figured it out, and I'm copying him. Stick around and I'll show you why this setup will be a game changer.
I've got mine right there, and there. I've got a couple of them. Well, my entire wall is just like full of like self-improvement stuff these days. I'm a bit of a psychopath, bro.
Now today's cards. I was gonna change it. The card for today is I can get through anything, even if that is making 100 videos so that I improve my skill. I can get through anything, and so can you. We need to remember that even though we have setbacks, we need to place in reminders from our peak to show us that we have potential and to put into our brain that we can do this. Setbacks is totally normal and we just gotta push through. Which is why I've copied Hamza and I've written this on my wall, because I've had way too many setbacks and it's time to just push through and get the work done. So let me show you why this setup will be the game changer that your discipline needs. When Hamza started his self-improvement journey, or at least when he started his YouTube channel, if you go back 3-4 years, you can see he had written things down everywhere on his wall. Now I can't see everything that's on his wall, but you can tell that he's trying to create an intentional space for him to focus, for him to be reminded of what he's working towards and why he's doing it. It was a constant reminder of his goals and purpose. And for me personally, with TikTok and Instagram like constantly in our hands, it's so easy for me to just get sidetracked and forget what my next step was, to forget what I'm heading towards, to forget the reason why I need to do this. So having a visual cue like a habit tracker or quotes on your wall, something that actually you wrote it down yourself, not just printed out, you chose it, you picked it out, that's gonna be that visual cue for you to look at, or for you to just subliminally. Hey Google, how do you say subliminally?
That's pronounced subliminally.
Subliminally. Bruh. Him being in his bedroom, he's subliminally sending himself messages to his subconscious brain and his conscious brain of his purpose and his goals, of where he's trying to head towards, right? And this is the power of your environment. If you are working in your bedroom, it's quite easy because we associate the bedroom with where we sleep, where we chill. I'm sure a lot of us just bed rot, just sitting on our phones, binge watching. And if you're also doing deep work in the same room where you sleep and you bed rot, you need to be making sure you have visual cues to remind you that what you're doing right now is going to set you back and you may regret it. Or you will regret it because you've been through it before and you know you regret it. So this is just a constant reminder that's going to be like, cool, I know I shouldn't be doing this, so let me fix up. Let me get back to what I'm meant to be doing. And this is the power of your environment, right? Your space can either sabotage you or assist you in the goals and the direction you're trying to head towards. Because every time Hamza looked at his wall, it reinforced his goals and why it matters. It was right in front of him, impossible to ignore. You can't look the other way. It's going to be there in front of you. That's the kind of intentional space that I wanted to create for myself. Because it's time I want to do the deep work. I don't want to be fluffing around. If you look at the psychology of repetition, if you look at law of attraction, repetition is so key to infiltrate your mind. You need to be like a spy. You looking at it every day, it's going to be second nature of everything that you're looking at to just go in towards your subconscious brain. Looking at it daily is going to stick with you. It's going to guide your decisions as well. It's going to subliminally guide your decisions or what the next step you're going to be taking. So this is how I've created a similar space for focus and drive, so that whenever I'm in this room and I'm creating or I'm editing, I'm sticking on track, speeding up my process. Or if I'm sitting here doing what I'm not supposed to be doing, I'm getting back on track, be like, okay, cool, let me just do 5 minutes of this and then we move on. So over here, I don't know if you can see it, I created this calendar for 100 days because of what Mr. B said.
Make 100 videos and improve something every time. Do that. And then on your 101st video, we'll start.
Create 100 videos, make a small improvement with each one. But having a visual cue of, wow, I've actually made one video. Like, for me, it took me forever to actually get my first video posted. And then now I've also filmed my second video and I'm now filming my third video. It's a matter of editing and posting. So as I'm ticking off each one, I'm going to be getting that little bit of dopamine for me to move on to the next one. But like, whoa, I'm actually doing this. Yes, 100 videos is a lot, but I'll be able to see my end goal and it should propel me to work faster and to not have those long gaps in between my goals, and I'm making consistent progress to get these 100 videos done. Also, make sure what you're writing resonates with you. I could have wrote make 100 videos, but I said just make 100 videos because having the just in my eyes is taking off pressure, so that I'm not putting too much pressure on myself to make these 100 videos. I just need to make 100 videos and after that we're good. would have improved our skill, I'll be able to create well. Now with my habit tracker, I do have apps on my phone that I use to track my habits and to tick them off. So I do get my dopamine for that. But what I noticed was Hamza had these cues all around. I'm pretty sure the little boxes around his room are all habit trackers. He had some that were specific in a book, like if he just wants to focus on his meditation and his gratitude journaling, he wants to be more consistent at it. He did it for a month and he wrote down every day of the month and made sure to tick them off. It's kind of like getting back on track or getting into where you want to be. Now I didn't write, the month has already started, so I didn't write like meditation and gratitude journaling because I'm just not ready to start that just again. I was really consistent last year. I did it for like 7-8 months every day. But right now I'm sticking on goals that I'm actually working on to make it easier for myself. I don't want to put too much pressure. So I wrote down 2 liters of water, and just to move, I want to start doing like just like 5 push-ups or like doing 10 seconds of a plank. Just something small to make sure I'm always moving my body, even if I don't get to go to the gym that day. I also want to be reflecting, whether that's just one sentence on why I'm grateful, what I'm grateful for today, or one sentence on how did I feel doing the filming today, how did work feel, anything. Just write one sentence, one line, and keep it moving. Having a quote and a mantra of something that I want to be able to live by. I'm writing quotes and mantras down because this is a reminder of who I want to be and why I'm on this journey. I couldn't really think of one, it was too much pressure, so I just wrote down, do the hard work especially when you don't feel like it, which is something that Hamza says at the end of every single one of his videos, and he also has it written up on his wall. Something Hamza does is he changes his wall, like there'll be new posters that's missing. It's your wall, it's your goals, it's your journey. You should evolve it to how you work and to how you want to infiltrate your own brain. Hamza has a lot of posters about his purpose. What will ruin my potential? Which is a question Hamza wrote for himself on his wall as well. And try and answer that. I couldn't really think of much right now, but as I do, and as I'm realizing when I do ruin my potential, I'm going to write them down and concise them on this wall. So for now, I've wrote it on my phone and mindlessly scrolling because it's something that isn't needed and is taking me away from the progress that I could be making. Now, Hamza's goals did evolve over time. If you write something and put it on the wall, that's not to say that you have to complete it and you can't ever take it off. I think what motivated me was, if I was to do something similar to what Hamza did, I would have wanted to make it all perfect, make it all look nice, and write it down. If you look at Hamza's wall, like, he just wrote it down on a scribbled piece of paper. The intention is you writing it down and you writing something that resonates with you. He has a lot written down about his purpose. I don't have that yet, and it's fine because your wall can evolve. The wall remained constant. It was an anchor for his self-improvement journey. However, your goals can evolve over time. You can add to it and take away from it as you wish and need. This is not going to work if you just write things down and you're not taking action. I would say start taking action, and then you can start putting all these inspirational quotes that resonate with you on the wall. Just putting something on the wall and then just having it there for 2-3 years and you haven't really taken any steps towards it. Maybe it's time for you to revisit and have a look at that. So in that case, I'm going to be starting with this, just making 100 videos, tracking how much water I'm drinking, like having a behavior tracker and being accountable for myself and knowing that I do have potential and I need to work alongside that. Now listen, you don't need a perfect plan for the right purpose to start. Just begin with small steps. I know you have a goal on your mind, which is why you must be watching the self-improvement videos. You must have a goal, a drive that's within you that you've been wanting to do and you haven't done anything towards it. For me, that was YouTube. For me, that was posting videos and getting consistent, building my craft, getting better at it. And I know you know what that is. So just take a piece of paper. It doesn't have to be some big A3 paper. Just go and get a sticky note. Go and get what's right next to you. Go get a pen. Go get a marker. Write down what that goal is that's in your head. Write it down and just stick it on the wall. Just one small sticky note. And that's the start of you putting your goal on your constant anchor, which is your wall, which is the start of your self-improvement journey. And you can build a system after on how to visualize and curate the life of your dreams. But for now, the longer you wait from not doing what that goal that you want to be doing is, the longer you put off what you need to be doing and that goal that's in your head, the more you're just self-sabotaging and you're just staying stagnant or even worse. You need to have an anchor, and for me that's going to be my wall, and you need to be reminded of yourself through repetition of that goal that you want to accomplish. And you can review it, reflect it. If something didn't work, if you wrote something down today and you haven't done it within 2 weeks, reflect. I want you to think about, why have I not taken the first small step towards this goal that's on the sticky note right here? For me, I just wrote down, just create 100 videos, which I already completed one before making this. And now I'm completing my second and third one. If you have a small step and you're not completing it, it's not small enough. Make it smaller and take that step towards your goal. This isn't decoration. This is a commitment for your life And I know it sounds really cheesy, and this is me committing to improving and doing better, which is why I haven't made it look all so pretty and aesthetic. It's just writing down on a piece of paper and sticking it on a wall. And we just need to make sure that we're reminding ourselves and why we're on this journey. Now, this wall isn't just decoration. Remember, it's a commitment. Hamza's inspired me to create this wall behind me, and now I hope this inspires you to create your own space for success. And you have to remember that Hamza started in a bedroom just like this. Bro was just a regular guy doing all the bad habits that we would have been doing, and he transformed his life process, and now I'm in the process of transforming mine, and so can you. So let's build success together and keep each other accountable. Now, before you comment down below what that thing is you're going to be writing down on that piece of paper that's going to be on your wall, first write it down on the piece of paper that's on your wall. Have it on your wall and then comment down what that is. And remember, you can get through anything. See you in the next one.